ease, with very many ease. Monday is when I allow Madagadania, because it's anything goes Monday. And then I just want you to start off your week on a positive note. See, the first thing you've asked for, you've already gotten a no. So you'll even feel like all your pitches, even your boss will just tell you no. Life will tell you no to your existence. So I just do a lot of yes, kidogo too on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I'm just like, hii song yako skiliza YouTube, because it's messing with our tempo. Another message, morning, Jaberiols. Happy November. Maseno tuned in. Play for me, Dear Mama by Tupac. Goes out to my country, TZ. Well, let me just leave that there. Let's jump into the conversation. Imagine sending your child to study abroad, and then they come back. They have no degree, and they cannot explain. It's the dog ate my homework and kadhalika. What would you do? Someone is in that predicament and they needed us to give our 2 cents on the issue. Steven says via X, good afternoon, Soul Maestro. How was your weekend? Checking into our show. I love it. Miskia, checking into our show, underline our. If they came back without papers, they will have to show what else they brought back. If it's meaningful, good. If not, tough love all the way. I agree. And another message here on the short code 40127 says, on word around town, if they came back below the degree, I'd send them to Shags. Make sure they sweat for that cash. Wajue pesa hutoka wapi. I agree. But then if there's no reasonable explanation, like someone stole you, and I don't even know. I don't know. I've tried to really think about what could be the issue, because whoever had asked me to have this conversation said there's nothing this child was not given by the parents to support them. Can you imagine? You have given everything. You could have taken yourself on a cruise holiday, as your retirement plan, but you did not. You decided to give your knucklehead a chance because, you probably didn't have too many chances of the sort. So you're like, why not? But even as parents, we need to know our limits. Like, why must this child go and study abroad? What have they shown you in the past about following through with things? If even at an older age, they've never shown you the discipline that they follow through with things. They like something like a 10-year-old or a 5-year-old. Like, even my daughter is 8 years old. I already see the things she's interested in because she puts in the work, she puts in the time, and she puts in the effort. So if I'm trying to force something, or I want my child to go abroad so that it can be a line I'm dropping at the country club to the boys, then it's, tough luck on your part. Sometimes you need to know, why is this child asking to go abroad? Maybe it's a specialized course that's not offered here. Maybe there's always a reason. When you find out what the motivation behind them wanting and insisting on going to study something that is here, like mass communication, come on now, unajua, then you question and you're like, prove to me. How about this? How about I will handle your 1 year upkeep and your tuition, and then after that you're on your own. You have to find a meaningful job. I'll only help you settle in. But these parents are mad because they gave their children, that child rather, every single thing every year. They didn't even cap it and say, after this XYZ, or we're going to stop sending something your way. I'm seeing some more messages. Derek Isa Kenya says, kama huna form lunch, DM nikupe form. Wow, so cute. Kim Ivan Nana is tuned in. Anthony Gitonga Watona says, I would do nothing because I did my part as a parent. Life will punish him for me. I like that too. I like that too. Choices have consequences, and they'll figure out just what they did to themselves. Tina Masese says, he better come back with something else that's useful. Kama amekuja na accent, kujuya alirudi na accent. In fact, hata anajisikia kukua Kenyan rapper. Si nimewambia anaitwa C. Alienda anaitwa Caleb. And then somewhere they just came back, now they are C. For short. What would you do? Let's listen to some of your comments. You spoke to my producers, and this is what y'all had to say. But mko na tabia mbaya. Like, can you beat an adult? I'm just asking. Can you beat an adult? You can't. So you either wait, the life handles them, or you just fura for them. You are just now mad. But how mad can you get, and how does it affect or teach them to be more responsible moving forward?
What would I do if I sent my child abroad and then they came back without a degree? Oh my goodness. He's gonna have to answer a lot of questions. Even if it means fighting you up, we're gonna fight. Because why do I send you abroad to go study and then you come back without a degree?
If such a situation ever happens, definitely I would cut off my child, because this is an investment I've done, and it doesn't have to be that I've even sent them abroad. It can even be here in locally. You send people to school, when it comes time for them to graduate, you find out, oh, this guy never attended school and stuff. So it's heavy, and because this is, you're trying to shape somebody's life and then they throw it out the window. So wacha niseme kwa Kiswahili itakuwa ni madhara kubwa sana, kwa sababu mbona uache nitumie pesa yangu? Ungeniambia mapema utaki kwenda, ndio tuachane nayo mapema, ninunue ng'ombe badala ya kukupeleka wewe mahali uniharibie pesa yangu. Yes.
So if I send my child to study abroad and he comes back without a degree, of course I will establish what made him to come without a degree. If there is a concrete reason for that, I will understand. I will have a conversation of father and child. And if indeed there's nothing serious about it, he came back without degree and there is no reason whatsoever, I will beat him. I will punish him. There's some punishments that goes hand in hand with that.
Overall, I love to talk with the child, get the main reason why she failed to study there. And then secondly, there are some ways we can also guide our children into study. I can go to the clergy, to the church members, or one of our pastors. He can talk with them, and then there is the time now we'll have to establish the reason. And then secondly, being a parent, and then I pay those school fees, I'll also have to take some actions, like giving out some punishment if I'll not get the right reason why he or she failed to study.
If I sent my child abroad and they came back without a degree, I don't think I would be as disappointed, because they came back with experience, with new views to life. So sometimes I don't know what they were doing. If I sent them to study, maybe I'd be upset kidogo, but I don't think it would be the end of the world. The experiences, the friendships, whatever they have done is enough. Pia mimi na survive hii world bila degree, so like mother, like son.
If my child came back without a degree, honestly, I do be disappointed at first, but I do want to know what really happened. Studying abroad isn't easy, and maybe things didn't go as planned. I do talk to them, understand their struggle, and remind them that life doesn't end there. I do figure out the next step together, because success isn't just about a certificate, it's just growth and moving forward.
Sugar and Spice on 94.4. Spice FM.